There are places on this earth that seem to hum with a secret energy. Armenia is one such place. Tucked away in the Caucasus Mountains, it's a land of rugged stone and soulful spirit. I knew it was ancient, one of the first Christian nations, but I wasn't prepared for the depth of history at every turn. The mountains here have watched empires rise and fall, sheltering a people of incredible strength. Armenia is a country of breathtaking contrasts. Modern city cafes one moment, thousand-year-old cliffside monasteries the next. The landscape shifts from sun-drenched valleys to dramatic gorges, its heart vast despite its small size. Culture permeates everything: music, food, and the faces of the people. My journey began with curiosity, to see the crossroads of East and West, to understand a culture that has endured so much, yet remains vibrant. This connection to homeland, Hayastan, is palpable in every encounter. You see it in the eyes of an old man at the market, hear it in children's laughter in a village square. The welcome is gentle and genuine, a smile from a passport officer, a helpful gesture from a stranger. Armenia doesn't just show you its landmarks, it shares its soul. The ancient carved stones scattered across the landscape are as complex and beautiful as the country itself. This isn't just a trip, it's an experience that touches your heart. I invite you to discover this hidden gem with me. Let's begin. Yerevan, Armenia's capital, glows with a rosy light from its pink volcanic tuffstone. The city feels both ancient and youthful. Grand Soviet avenues meet lively squares, fountains, and outdoor cafes. There's a constant buzz, people strolling, families gathering, music drifting through the air. Republic Square is the city's heart, surrounded by magnificent buildings, and at night, a dazzling fountain show. Locals and visitors gather, faces lit by dancing lights, a shared celebration of beauty. To feel the city's pulse, climb the cascade, a giant stairway adorned with sculptures and gardens. Each terrace reveals more of the city, and on clear days Mount Ararat looms in the distance, a silent guardian. Yerevan is a blend of tradition and modernity. At Vernissage Market, artisans sell woodwork, jewelry, and carpets, a treasure trove of culture. Just nearby, trendy wine bars and boutiques buzz with energy. This mix of old and new is what makes Yerevan special. The city honors its past while embracing the future. It's a place of vibrant creativity and enduring spirit. Here, history and modern life intertwine seamlessly. Yerevan is truly lived in, alive with possibility. It's the heartbeat of a nation, and it welcomes you. To understand Armenia, you must visit its monasteries, carved into rock, perched on cliffs, nestled in canyons. The journey to them is often an adventure, winding through dramatic landscapes. At Geghard, partly carved from a mountain, the air is thick with incense and the glow of candlelight. Sunlight streams through high openings, illuminating ancient khachkars, intricately carved crossstones unique to Armenia. In the main chamber, a choir song fills the stone cavern, echoing from the walls, a spiritual experience. Noravank Monastery, set in a gorge of red cliffs, glows in the afternoon sun. Its famous carving of God the Father above the door is powerful and rare. Climbing the narrow stairs, you're rewarded with breathtaking views of the gorge, rock, sky, and history all around. These monasteries are living places of faith, not just relics. Candles flicker, priests move quietly, and visitors leave prayers in the shadows. Here the Armenian alphabet was protected, books written, and faith kept alive through centuries of turmoil. They are symbols of endurance and identity. Visiting them, you don't just see history, you feel the weight and beauty of a faith that shaped a nation. The silence, the stone, the song, they linger long after you leave. Armenia's soul is carved into these ancient walls. They are the heart of its story, and they invite you to listen. Armenia's story is one of survival, shaped by centuries at the crossroads of empires, invasion, and loss. Yet its culture, language, and identity endure. This resilience is everywhere, not sadness but quiet strength woven into daily life. The unique Armenian alphabet created in the 5th century is a source of national pride, its curving letters a symbol of identity. Preserving language and manuscripts through upheaval anchored the people. In markets and parks you see joy and community, families gathering, vendors laughing, neighbors supporting each other. The Armenian Genocide Memorial, Tsitsir Nakaberd, stands as a solemn reminder of loss and rebirth. Its spire and stone slabs honor the past, but also the unbreakable spirit of a people who choose remembrance and hope. Armenia is not defined by tragedy, but by the will to rebuild. The nation's strength is in its unity and its hope for the future. Here, resilience is a way of life, and it's a lesson for us all. What stays with you in Armenia is the warmth of its people. Hospitality isn't just custom, it's sacred. A guest is treated like royalty, and kindness is genuine. Strangers become friends over coffee that turns into a feast. I was invited into a village home near Lake Savan. Within minutes, the table overflowed with bread, cheese, vegetables, and homemade wine. We spoke little of each other's language, but smiles and shared food said everything. In markets, vendors offer samples with pride. Taxi drivers go out of their way to show you their favorite views. Generosity is everywhere, no matter how little people have. This tradition is rooted in history. Community bonds and kindness to strangers have always been vital. A guest is a blessing, a gift from God. In Armenia, you arrive as a stranger and leave as family. The country's heart is always open. Armenian food is a celebration of sunshine, soil, and history. The cuisine is fresh, flavorful, and deeply connected to the land. Mediterranean and Middle Eastern influences with a unique Armenian twist. Apricots, the national symbol, are sweet and unforgettable. Fresh in summer, dried for year-round enjoyment. Lavash, the traditional flatbread, is a UNESCO-recognized treasure, baked in a toner oven, soft or crisp, always at the center of the table. Meals are built around seasonal vegetables, herbs, and fruits. Dolma, spiced rice and meat or lentils wrapped in grape leaves, is a labor of love, each family with its own recipe. Served with matsun, a creamy yogurt, it's comfort food at its best. Every meal feels like a celebration of family and tradition. Food here is more than sustenance, it's a way to connect with the land and each other. Sharing a meal is sharing Armenia's soul. The flavors linger long after you leave. To taste Armenia is to know its heart, and it's delicious. In Armenia, you notice a certain look, faces that hold the weight of history and a bright, intelligent spark. The people are striking, with strong features and soulful eyes that seem to tell ancient stories. Armenian women in particular radiate a natural, distinctive beauty, thick dark hair, luminous eyes, and a quiet grace. But true beauty here is forged in resilience. Women are the backbone of society, keepers of family and culture, passing down traditions through generations. Their strength shines in their eyes, intelligence, determination, and deep love for family and country. In villages and cities alike, you see elegance and fortitude, old and new blending seamlessly. I met a young woman studying computer programming who also knew how to bake lavash and a toner, modern ambition rooted in tradition. This blend of strength and grace is the essence of the Armenian spirit. It's a beauty of character as much as form. Armenian women inspire, embodying the country's enduring soul. Here, beauty and strength are woven together, and it's unforgettable. To truly know Armenia, you must venture into its wild landscapes, towering mountains, deep gorges, high-altitude lakes. The scenery shifts constantly, each vista more breathtaking than the last. Lake Savan, the blue pearl, shimmers with changing hues, its vastness framed by mountains and ancient monasteries. The wind whips across the water, and you feel both small and awed. In the north, Debed Canyon's lush, winding gorge is dotted with monasteries clinging to steep cliffs. Villages below look like fairy tales, the views dizzying and magnificent. But the most iconic sight is Mount Ararat, snow-capped sacred dominating the skyline from afar. Though across the border, it's the heart of Armenian identity, said to be where Noah's Ark came to rest. Framed by Khor Virot Monastery, it's a moving, unforgettable image. These landscapes are ancient, untamed, and deeply spiritual. They remind you of Armenia's enduring bond with its land. Here, nature and history are inseparable, and every view tells a story. My time in Armenia ended too soon, but its spirit lingers. It's more than beautiful sights, it's a profound experience. I carry memories of Yerevan's pink glow, the silence of monasteries, the blue of Lake Savan, and Mount Ararat on the horizon. But most of all, I remember the people, their resilience, warmth, and pride. Armenia teaches that a nation's strength is in its culture and spirit, not its size. Here, joy and generosity endure despite hardship. I arrived curious, left with admiration and affection. Armenia deserves to be known for its vibrancy and heritage. It's a place for thoughtful travelers, for those seeking stories thousands of years old. Armenia whispers to your soul, and its magic stays with you long after you leave. One journey is never enough.